In this video, we're going to be looking into the sniper class and what's the best build for it. And also, we're going to be comparing the sniper to the heavy, the bulwark, vanguard, assault, and tactical. Since I have leveled all of them up to level 25 and I have tested them out, I have like a great opinion on what makes the sniper unique compared to all the others. The Camo Cloak is your main ability for the sniper class. It's your bread and butter for defensive and offensive. So you need to use this ability when you need, right? But you can use them for offensive and defensive. For offensive, we're going to be picking all of these perks that I picked over here. First one is Block Break. The Block Break is ability for you to increase your damage against enemies that are like blocking your attack. Example, Tyranid warriors, where they put two of their swords together, they're blocking your attack, and you can break their stance by using this perk. Second is Vintage Point. Vintage Point remains stationary for 2 seconds, increase your primary weapon damage by 20%. You combine this with this, Lingering Concealment. After performing an attack, break Camo Cloak, you remain hidden for 2 seconds. But on top of that, you combine it with this too, Target Shot. The first range attack that breaks Camo Cloak deals 75 more damage. So what does this mean is simple. When you use your Camo Cloak, you go in hiding, and when you've shot your gun, you still are hidden for 2 seconds. And while the 2 seconds, you stay still, and that increases your damage by 20%. And the very first shot you do with the Camo Cloak is increased damage by 75%. And also, if you combine Renewal, Headshot, Kill, Restore, Camo Cloak charge by 5%. Simply, this helps you recharge your main ability. And combine that with Squad Renewal, Headshot, Kill, Restore ability charge by 10% for any squad members. You also help your teammates get their ability back faster. And for the signature ability, you have multiple choice here. But in my opinion, this is the best one. Performing 4 consecutive Headshot, Restore equipment charge by 1. So what does this mean is, you know your grenades or anything you have in your character? It charges it up after you do 4 headshot attacks. The best one is this one. Because I want to get the grenade as fast as possible so I can just throw it on the enemy. Especially crack grenades that are really useful killing like main enemies. Like example, Tyranid warriors or Chaos Space Marines. And the other one, Emergency Override. When you receive lethal damage, Camo Cloak automatically activate without spending charge, and you become invulnerable for 5 seconds. You don't need this. Like, what we need is if your ability will always be available with all of the different perks you get, like example, Squad Renewal and also Renewal. But now for the important thing is the right weapon for your sniper class. And if you look at over here, you don't want to get any bolter or carbine or any SMG or whatever. What you want is the last sniper rifle. So with that, you need to get this perk, Lethal Efficiency. Killing more than one enemy with 1 shot from last fusel, restore its charge by 1. So it makes it where if you kill one more enemy, like example, small Tyranids or Chaos Beastmen or whatever, you kill more of them, you get your ammo back 1, so you can fire again. In a way, you have unlimited ammo against enemies that are like they're coming at you like in a horde or a zerg. And for the perks for the weapon, again, all of these 3 weapons are trash. This is trash, this is trash, this is trash. You don't want to pick any one of them. What you want to pick is this one, the Last Fusel. And for the Last Fusel, in my opinion, you want to get this one, the Opilian Liberation Beta. Why this one? Because of the fire rate of fire. Because when you're in your Camo Cloak, you want to shoot your gun as how many you can to do a maximum amount of damage. That's why you want to get this, not the other one. The other one has such a slow fire rate. And for perks, you're gonna have this one, the Ammo Reserve for this weapon increased by 20, because you really are limited in ammo. And the other one is when your health drop below 30%, your ammo reserve is restored by 20% maximum capacity. Can exceed a maximum ammo capacity. Cooldown is 30 seconds. So this is simply when you're low of your health, you have a chance to get more ammo. And the other one you have to take is ratio of beam weapon increased by 10%. Simply, this is an AoE. And the other one is Headshot, deal 10% more damage. So headshots are really important for the sniper class. I would always recommend aiming at the head of an enemy, because that's the maximum damage you can. Because you can see there's more damage, headshot damage, more headshot damage. And this is the ability that you get away for your get back your armor. Can the enemy restore armor 0.5 seconds earlier? So this is not that important but you don't have a choice but to get this. But the other one is really important. Instant health. When your health is below 30%, killing 3 enemy or more with one shot restore health by 5%. So imagine there's like a whole Zerg coming at you and they're in a straight line. If you shoot your gun and you're low in health, you will get all of your health back. I have done it in, here's like a video of it. There's like a bunch of Zergs, well, not Zerg, I mean Tyranids. They're all together and I shoot my gun because there's a little AoE. I got all of my health back in just one shot. And the final one is shot charge is 50% faster. This increases your fire rate, so it's really important. So that's all the gun perks you can get, the best for the sniper class. And for the bolter, there's not much here. I would always pick this one because of the highest damage. It's all, let's just follow here. It's not that important, but the only thing important here is this one. When health is below 30%, killing an enemy rapid succession, restore health by 5%, cooldown is 30 seconds. So this is like a way, if you're out of your main weapon, your sniper weapon, you want to get this to get your health back if you're low in health. And for the knife, in my opinion, the best knife is the fencing knife. You don't want balance, you don't want block, you want fencing. The reason is this. When you have block, it just blocks the enemy. You don't counterattack. You don't kill the threat. The threat will still attack you. And there's many of the threat, they will still damage you if all of them attack at once. You don't want balance, because balance is a chance you block and sometimes you parry. That's why you want fencing. Fencing is parry. When you block your attack at the right moment, you strike back. When you strike back, you kill the threat. And you kill the threat, you're still alive. And for the perks for the knife, I would recommend just going straight like this, but it's based on taste. Because my taste is replace distance stab with shoulder bash while invading sprinting tab attack button quickly from area of effect forward. So this is simply a move that I like playing with this knife. It's a move where you dash forward and hit the enemy with your shoulder. It stuns small enemies, or sometimes it even stuns like Tyranid warriors or Chaos Space Marines. Sometimes. Now, it's not a guarantee. But the point is, if you like use this dash ability, it knocks back small enemies and there's a chance you can grab them or do a headshot on them and give you a chance to get back your armor. And for your class, you want to be far away from enemies as possible. So that's why I would recommend getting the shoulder bash. But again, just pick the perks at the very bottom. Just go like this and take this. This is all about increasing your melee damage on enemies. So we're done with all the weapons. Comparing the sniper class to all the other classes, it might be the top DPS besides the heavy, since it has the ability to do so much damage. But to get so much damage, you need to do certain steps. So if you read what I said about the perk tree and the perks that you have on your last rifle, it's all about headshots and using your ability. The first step is to use your ability, like you're going camo. When you go in your camo, you stand still for 2 seconds. When you stand still, it will increase your damage. And combine that with the very first shot, will increase your damage to 75%. And then aim for the head of the enemy, and you can melt. You can melt Carnifexes, Hive Tyrants, Chaos Dreadnoughts, or anything. If it's a normal unit, like example, Hive Warrior or Chaos Space Marine, even I believe the Chaos Terminator Marine, you can two-shot them by just aiming at their heads. But that's not, the sniper is just not all about DPS. It's also about helping your teammates. The sniper has the ability to go camo. When you hide, it can be used to revive your teammates without alerting enemies. And this is like the key. The key is, if any one of your teammates are down, you go camo, you revive them, you bring them up so they can keep fighting and you can win. But there are other things too. You can also use your camo to get away from threats, where if you know you're going to lose this war, when you lose this fight, you just run away. Because in this game, in the PvE mode, there are scenarios where sometimes you know you're going to lose because your teammates have done something bad, or you have done something bad. Or when I say something bad, you screw up. Sometimes it happens. It happens all the time when I play with randoms. After playing 100 hours of Space Marine 2, I had a lot of games where I lost because we screwed up. We somehow screwed up. But in this game, there's a mechanic. If you go to another section of the map, you can revive your teammates immediately. And this is where the sniper ability, going camo cloak, gets really handy, because you can just run away and skip certain fights. And you can revive all your teammates again and then win the game. To summarize it, the sniper class is simply a cowardly way of playing the game because you don't want to melee anybody. Compared to all the other classes, they can stand and fight melee, even the heavy. But your class is all about range. You want to be far away from the battle and hit someone, and if someone's trying to hit you, you use your cloak ability and hide and wait for a couple seconds, then hit them back in the back of the head. So that's all. Anyway, thanks for watching, everybody. I'll see you guys later. Have a great day, everyone.